Listen up! This is serious business!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You goddamn right this is serious.
Yes!
Fire.
I am your man, Kevin Gordon Thomas.
Oh boy, it's clutch time.
And it's the Heartless Artless.
Yes, and this is Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast, episode 46. This is going to be
In the sticks.
46, and we thought it was going to be 7, but...
Yeah, we messed up. This is going to be a very
Calculations there.
it's going to be a very serious episode on this one.
So
let's start
episode.
off. Let's start off light at first.
Light and... Well, what have you guys been up to all week, though?
Work.
Like, we were...
Work.
Our group chat was very scarce this week.
I've been working, doing a lot of freelance, G.
Pissing people off at work because, you know, they don't want to be home when I bring their shit, so I got to bring it back.
Bro, that is the worst feeling, man. When you're waiting for a package and it comes and then you get home, you see the notice on your door, you're like, fuck, I gotta go all the way to this place or wait till tomorrow.
The best part is when they leave a note saying, please leave package. I'm like, oh.
On the note, leave it on the
note. So wait, why do you do that?
I'll lose my job. I can't leave a package that needs a signature.
So
someone could jam it.
You know what's even worse is when you think you don't have to pay for importing fees,
and you do,
and then, dog, I hit up Clutch because I said, listen, they sent me a notice saying I had to pay import fees, but then they sent me my package. They left it on my doorstep. So I said, okay, what do you think, Clutch? Clutch's like, you don't got to pay shit. And then they sent me an actual letter.
Damn.
So
yeah.
So and in that instance, it was like money in, money out directly, where it was like $21 some shit, and I just finished paying off for my student loan.
Congrats.
So I paid the rest of it off, but then they took out money. So Canada owed me $25.
You ain't getting that shit, bro.
What do you mean? I got a check in the mail a couple days ago.
Really?
So I legit got it. Yeah, bro. It was a check in the mail from government Canada for $25 to the cent.
Damn.
So
paying it forward.
Paying it.
Yeah, and then I had to pay that shit right away to FedEx. so I didn't even get
on this shit.
You know what I mean?
So I can't borrow $25.
No.
Damn it.
Imagine that, bro. I should have framed that check from the Govy.
Yeah.
That they owed me.
They owed
you know what I mean?
You.
They owed me.
Those dollar bills.
Yeah, them ducats, boy.
Not for real. But
Yeah.
I'm paying it forward. I went to McDonald's on the weekend to grab breakfast for me and Avery. Went and ordered the stuff. The bill was about like $40.
God damn.
Pulled up to the window. The people them are like, oh, the guy in front of you paid.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So person behind you.
So? Nah, he's just
there was no one behind me. There was no one behind me.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
It was just me and that one person, and that person, I was like, at first I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Because like, that's $40. Like,
yeah, that's a big.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy.
They probably pulled up. They're like, you know what? I'm in a good mood. I want to pay for that person behind me. Your order. Okay, that'll be $40. He's like, God damn. Did you still want to pay it forward? Yeah, I'll pay it forward.
So it was crazy. So Monday, now I'm at work. I go to my usual burrito spot. Tell the guy what I want. And then some guy walks in. And then he's like, oh, you know what you want? I'm like, oh, I'm paying for this guy.
What?
Don't know him. He just walked in and the guy starts laughing. I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, Ronnie, don't take his money.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, Ronnie, if you take his money, I'm going to report that all you guys have COVID in here.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
This nigga's wild.
Wow.
This nigga's wild.
So then, like, I'm getting my stuff. He's getting his. The girl's like, guac for $1? He's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, put the goddamn guac on the goddamn stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's not even paying. Put the guac on.
I got the guac
and
for the guac.
What was even better was that it was his first time, like, eating there.
Oh, nice.
They probably taste so much better.
A free meal, of course.
Jeez, man.
So
40 bones. That guy. That's nice, man.
Kevin Gordon
40 bones
Thomas,
at
have you ever
McDonald's.
paid it forward?
I mean,
that's a no. So have you ever gotten it paid for you?
I had somebody. I have. I can't remember an exact moment. But I remember a very important moment when somebody paid it forward for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time I ever went. First and last time I ever went gambling,
mm-hmm.
and I went there with $200, and by the end of the night, I not only lost my $200, but I owed my friend $200.
Damn.
So the next morning,
you ain't good at gambling, bro.
That was my first time. I thought
what happened
the game
to beginner's luck?
The first time I was playing the game, War.
Yeah, that is the worst.
Yeah, War is very quick. It's like I get an 8, you get a 10. Okay, you won.
Yeah,
you get a queen, I get a 2, you won again, kind of thing.
And you're out $200.
And I'm out. So at the end of the night, my boy's like, "Yo, man, you good, man? You my boy. But just know that you owe me 2 bills, eh?" So I was like, all right. Oh, you know what? I think it was. Remember On Mint?
Yeah.
Remember On Mint? I think it was him.
Oh yeah.
Is that his name?
Brandon. Yeah. He's like, "Yo, just know you owe me 200, eh?" So I was like, "Shit." So I wake up the next morning. I'm cheesed. Well, of course, man. Wait, of course you know Brennan. Like, what do you mean? I have to be here,
there's only a few people's names I remember, yo. The people who's made a mark.
Imprint.
Yeah,
imprint. Yeah, the half a beer line will forever be
forever,
and forever have a space in our brain. So, I woke up the next day. I was really pissed off. I went to the bar and I got an orange juice because obviously I couldn't buy anything else. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, shit. Now, this pay it forward, I don't think it was actually, well, no, I think it was intentional. It was God paying it forward to your boy. Mm-hmm. And one guy was talking to me about my hat and he's talking to me about it. And it was some college team and he's like rolling and it's some Alabama team. And I'm like, hey, whatever, dude. And I see down the hall, there's just one guy and $20 just fell from his pocket, fell on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy here talking to me about some Alabama. I said, hey, buddy, I gotta go. I dropped my orange juice. I went, swooped up that 20, and I won all my money back and paid my boy back to the cent. As soon as I made 4 bills,
what
exactly, I cashed out.
You got all your money back?
All my money back.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's luck.
Now, somebody asked me, they're like, so then when you were leaving, did you leave $20 on the ground? I said, hell no.
Hell no.
So I would have left with 180. Like what? Hold on. Yo.
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
I would have left the 20.
For sure it was the devil.
What?
Because you thieved them on money there.
All right, let's pay it forward moment. Go. A moment where you paid it forward.
Remember that time he made us chicken?
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, watch Kai come to you one day, Daddy. Can you tell me about the time we watched this movie in school the other day called Pay Forward? Can you tell me about the time you paid forward? I paid your mother with my sperm. That's what I did. That's what I did. Little nigga.
You see your life?
Go finish it home.
You see your life? You see your breathing? Your belly full? Well, pay it for. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck you talking about pay it for?
Holy shit.
Well, pay you for it with some discipline. Next year. Damn it.
Yo,
it goes to next year.
So I can't remember how we wanted to talk about it on the last pod, but we had to save it. I can't remember how we brought it up in conversation, but getting away from paying it forward. But I know everybody loves when I talk about my mom. Mm-hmm. So there was this one time, I can't remember how it came up, but I was saying how when she was a nurse, so she's retired now, they were starting to implement assisted. How did they worded it so beautifully? Mm-hmm. It's like assisted, pretty much assisted death is like the blatant way to say it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
The blunt way to say it. So, pretty much like the nurse, once they give consent in the family, like the nurses will then inject said person with whatever it may be, and then that person dies. So
this
Death
is years
by
ago.
snoo.
Say what?
huh?
I said death by snoo.
so
This is years ago, right?
Yeah, years ago. So this lady come home one day and she's vexed. She's mad because like you can't tell a Christian.
Wait, she came
black
home
woman.
after she got. Oh, you're talking about your mom came home.
Yeah, this is when they had a meeting. They had a meeting at work and they were saying how they're going to start implementing this thing, and it's one thing that's allowed for for people if they want to if they just want to die. Like you as the patient can decide for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just your loved ones, like you yourself.
Well, you just turn over and say,
it's like a DNR wish.
yeah, a DNR.
Do not resuscitate.
Do not live.
Do not
You
resuscitate.
turn over and you say, "A dead me, I go dead."
Yeah. So, and that's not something you want to bet on, right?
Yeah.
If you're gambling, hey, if I lose,
be down.
all or nothing, right?
200 plus 200.
All or heartbeat. That's
All
it.
our heartbeat.
So she come home and she say, Kevin, them I try to promote this death thing. You think me? I got this, that, me? She was so pissed. I'm listening to this lady and she's going on about how she's not gonna do that because God and this and Jesus wouldn't like that and all
Assisted
this.
murder.
Out in the streets, they call it murder.
Yo, I swear that should be the song after every injection.
Bro. It's like just like an automatic thing.
Out in the streets. B12. Out in the
streets. Yo, instead of a priest. Instead of a priest at every bedside, it'd be a Rastafarian, yo, with the chalice.
He just comes in, open the door.
Yeah.
He starts singing. Sir, this is the wrong room.
Yo.
Oh man.
Oh God, man.
Bro.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, so on the weekend, this past weekend, as people know, I'm getting married next year. This past weekend, I went to my cousin's house. We had like this little meeting, and we were planning our bachelor party. And so, yes,
You're
sir?
going?
You coming?
Did you get the house?
No. So we've the mansion. No. The penthouse. No. But
Why not? Too much?
The penthouse got booked before we could do it. And there's
What now? Would you have done it?
Fuck yeah. Everybody was mad that it wasn't booked. That it was booked. And it was for that weekend, May 2 for a weekend is where
shit.
And so it was booked. We were cheesed. The house wasn't booked. We could have gotten it, but we wanted to be downtown. So we ended up getting it's like a townhouse type thing. And yeah, so everything's booked. It's a go. It's a green light. Everything's booked. Flights booked, everything's booked.
Okay. Oh, so yeah.
Oh, it's going. It's going.
Okay.
It's going. It's going. It's a wrap. It's going.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah. And Selena was like, there better not be no strippers. my cousin's like, oh, so there's gonna be strippers? I said no. Selena said no strippers, but she didn't say nothing about no hookers. Okay. So hey, she didn't say nothing about no
I hope so because I don't think I can get my deposit back for you guys. So
yeah, you can.
Oh man, I swipe the butt crack and that shit.
You don't ever know. It might return. It just might be like in a different form. You might not want it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's set up. Now, is she having a bachelorette party?
Yeah.
No strippers.
So. No strippers?
No male strippers?
I don't care. You can do it.
No Long John. No big old berry.
I ain't even worried about it. I ain't even worried about it. I ain't even worried about it.
Yeah. So, do you guys have any rules? Because I know there's rules for me. As I'm hosting it. And she didn't even give me the list yet.
So for the
bachelorette and bachelor party.
I don't have rules for her, to be honest. I got no rules. I don't give a fuck. She has rules for me. She was supposed to have a list also, like for you.
Oh my God.
But she had never ended up writing it. But I know, like,
wait. Pause. Are you sitting in your daughter's gamer chair right now?
I am.
You now notice that?
You only notice that now, bro?
What's happening?
Oh, my chair squeaks a lot, and it really, whenever I'm editing these things and I hear the squeaking, it really bothers me. It really annoys me.
Okay.
So,
hey, nothing wrong with pink, bro.
Hey, pink.
It's a good contrast with the black skin. Go ahead, bro.
Right, you know what I'm saying? I look good in it.
Continue. I never said that. But go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, so like I know strippers would be one of her rules. I don't know what the other rules would be, but I assume it's everything along the lines of don't speak to any women or even look at their I don't know what I don't know what the rules are, but me personally, I ain't got no rules. I say do whatever you want.
Your dick can't get hard that weekend. That's the rule.
No long
flaccid. You must be flaccid. You must be. It's a flaccid weekend. Hey, there's a flaccid clause. That's what it is.
But yeah, so like I don't know. Would you guys have rules for your girl? Would you have rules for your girl's bachelorette party?
If I had a girl,
jeez.
If I had a girl, even just for a day.
I wouldn't give a shit.
You sure?
No, I don't give a shit. I give a shit. I'd give a shit.
She gets the strippers.
Yo,
her face slapped up.
The sound effect was just too perfect. The sound effect when your Google 6 pixel phone was too perfect.
It's that slapping level right there. You catching it.
Yo.
Oh man.
Nah, no strippers, bro. It has to be nice and wholesome. For them, must be a Christian weekend. Jeez, that's all
weekend praying and everything.
Nah,
bro, devotion.
They're catching more than holy water.
Devotion, shit.
Oh yeah,
devotion.
There's life in that water for sure.
They can't even. I don't even want to listen.
Life.
I don't listen. They can't even have anything of a thick consistency. I don't even want them drinking yogurt, bro. Like no white substances that weekend. Yogurt. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
this is a dairy-free weekend.
Right? No parfaits. You know what I'm saying? No. What was that thing?
No Boston creams.
Clutch, what was that ambrosia shit that you were talking about? What was that ambrosia shit? Huh?
None of that.
This guy said no Boston creams.
Kahlua is too close, damn it. Did you say Kahlua? Oh, man.
Dog. Yo, none of that, dog. Listen, you can't, not even eggs. No caviar, nothing, dog.
Wildin', bro. Nothing.
That's it. Now, for our weekend, listen, you got to let the boys be boys. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, boy. That's what it is.
It's not going to work like that.
No, it's not. It's not.
Out of sight, out of mind, man. Let it go. Just let it go and just never think about it.
Nah, bro. That would come up in like a pillow talk years later.
No pillow talking.
What y'all do? Listen, you're doing this for life with this person. It'll come up in conversation.
Yeah.
So what y'all do that weekend?
Or you're with your party and you guys are all sitting there and you're like, yeah. And then they go, oh, remember Jeffrey? No.
Yeah.
Jeffrey? Who the fuck is Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Jeffrey
Remember Long
Jerkin?
Island? Remember Long Island Eddie?
Bro.
The best male stripper days, bro.
If you found out like 10 years after that like your wife had like a crazy ass stripper party during her bachelorette party, would you get a divorce?
Nah.
No?
No, because then I'm going to tell her about... No, because then I'd have to admit, what I did at my bachelor party.
What if you didn't do anything?
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
Then a day pass is due.
You get what you get. You're getting a pass.
A day pass is due for myself. Then is she telling me this years later?
Even if she just got slapped up a little bit, cocky on the face.
So you're trying to tell me
you would never be able to look at her again.
So you're trying to tell me that so you're trying to tell me that well-endowed Edgar is slapping her up
all over her face? Yeah. You're gonna bruise. You are going to bruise.
You're gonna bruise. So it wasn't a birthmark all this time?
This whole time. No.
It wasn't a birthmark?
You know when
Beef
you see
Wellington Brad.
You know when you see those dogs with like the brown patch on there?
Yeah. Hold on. So you don't got vitiligo? You don't got vitiligo? That's not what that was? You didn't have a skin condition? That was just a permanent mark on your face?
Yeah.
Golly, man.
Yeah. No, that'd be too much, man. But you just gotta try not to think. I don't know. It would be hard. It was like a crazy. It was such a crazy night. She got like a dude's dick imprint tattooed on her somewhere. How bad would that be? That's like horrible shit right there, bro. Like, what's the worst thing that could happen that night? Other than obviously, slamming or something like that. Like, what could be the worst thing? That would like mentally scar you.
Jail.
Nah, go to jail. So
they go to jail for prostitution.
Jeez. Then I sell out the pom pom. What if I say? You should I never give away the pom pom?
But I mean, then they'd probably be paying for the trip, so that's not that bad.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What could be the worst thing? Man, if it was like a what was that one movie? Oh man, The Hangover, like a hangover situation.
Damn. That'd be soft because nobody would really remember what happened.
True. It could be like one of those episodes where just one day all the memories just flood back. You know, in those like old TV show, like on Family Channel or like BET, just, somebody loses their memory at the beginning of the episode and then everything just comes back one day. And then they remember.
Make it.
And they remember. Long Stack James.
No, you should have said Long Stack Jack.
Long Stack. Okay, yeah.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, sorry. Long Stack Jack. Right? Or they messed around and ended up on Blacked. Yo, bro. And on top of that, to make it even worse,
this guy.
And then they won. And then they won an award for best performance.
God damn.
I'd be like, where was this performance with me?
But like, you do that? You do all what? Since when? Let's go do hot yoga together.
All
Shit.
over the ceiling.
Shit, I should have just let you have the yogurt that weekend. Like, damn. Control yourself.
Yeah, exactly. She'd be like, I did.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, we appreciate everybody listening so far. Serious Business, Not So Serious podcast. We hope that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Our Twitter, which is SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram, which is Serious Business Podcast. That's a pod. SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram, which is our Instagram, which is Serious Business Podcast. Make sure that you spell business BIZNESS. Our YouTube, which is Serious Biz. Now, this half of the episode is going to get real. We talking, of course, what the hell? We talking, of course, what just happened on the Western society, with these two big cases that just happened, and some other shit that happened, but nobody's really talking about, which is interesting. Kyle Rittenhouse, the case, and Ahmaud Arbery case. Arliss, your opinion on Rittenhouse getting let off all charges?
So I didn't really watch the entire case, so I don't really know all the.
But do you know the backstory?
What defense they were really praising? Of course, I know the backstory, but I don't know the facts of the defense, right? And how they presented it to make it make sense. But essentially, he got off, right?
Yeah. Now,
so
if he killed some niggas, it would have been I think it would have been 10 times worse. But
I think one of the people were black, weren't they?
I'm not sure, but I know one of the. I don't know. I think all of them were white. Bro.
No, they're white.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I think the part that irks me is the fact that one of the guys who died, that guy had multiple counts of child rape and shit like that on his record.
Mm-hmm.
And it's we sad that he dead.
Well, I mean, if the government doesn't kill you, why can a random person kill you?
I know. Well, it's the fact that he was a part of a protest riot or whatever you want to call it during that nighttime. I don't think that was at that part of the night. I don't know if you'd call it a protest still, or was it a riot? I can't really remember what happened that night.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were looting.
Or they were looting and shit like that, right? So is it really a demonstration for Black lives? And you're a white guy and you're getting caught in a lot of bullshit, but yet you got all these accounts of rape on you. The fuck we sad for? I don't know. That part pissed me off. I'm
but okay. So you're saying we can get away with murder? Is that what you're saying?
Niggas get away with, bro. Niggas get away with murder all the time.
Not if the law catches them. Of course, people get away with murder if they don't get caught. But once you get caught.
So maybe we both need to be more educated in terms of what exactly happened, because there were people who did try to go at this kid with a gun.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Did they have a gun? I don't think they had a gun.
I think one
to take the gun from him.
Yeah,
I think there was one person.
The gun from
they're trying to take the gun away from him. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the video, basically, you see him there. He's telling the cops he's a medic, which is bullshit. Obviously.
Bullshit. He's underage.
Right. And then people were chasing him. So they show one person try to attack, hit him, and then he falls to the ground. And then once he gets up is when he shoots the first guy.
Yeah.
So that's where they say it's self-defense, but is it really self-defense if you're putting yourself in a dangerous situation?
Yeah, his ass shouldn't be there in the first place. And at the same time, I'm gonna ask y'all, if your ass was there with a gun and a nigga's trying to take your gun, you gonna let him just take it?
No, he's getting popped.
You gonna blast his fucking head off?
He's getting popped. But see,
But why are you there? Why are you there in the first place?
This is my issue. This is what my issue with the case was. Is the
he
fact
said because his dad lives there and he was worried for his dad's life.
Oh please, he wasn't even at his dad's house. So he is an underage kid with a gun, right? But those charges, were they dropped or did he get found not guilty for it? One of the two. Because some of the charges were dropped during the case.
Yes.
How do you drop a case that part of the case which is factual? He was an underage kid who was not allowed to carry a gun, and he brought a gun across state lines too. That's all illegal.
But then they said he didn't though. They said the gun was at his friend's house. He didn't actually walk across the state line with the gun.
That was some lawyer play. That's good. That's a lawyer play. So let that run. The lawyer gets their props, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But so that part of the case dropped. But at the end of the day, he was an underage kid with a gun. That should, even if nothing else stuck, that should have been the one charge that stuck.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if that would have stuck, then they would have said that he shouldn't have been there in the first place. So everything after that would have been unjustified.
Right. To say, well, that's number one, and then that should then be the domino effect.
Exactly. Because if you weren't an underage kid with a gun, you would have never been there and you would have never killed these people.
Right. Okay.
But
so then they just had to get him off on everything.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that made me think this case was bullshit. Other than that, if you get off on self-defense, you get off on self-defense.
Yeah.
But
that's a good point. I'll take that. I'll agree with you. I thought you were going somewhere else with it. So I really have none. I can't disagree with that one.
Whoa, what? No devil's advocate. What the fuck?
So moving on, Ahmaud Arbery.
Okay, the Ahmaud Arbery
justice served. Do you think that this young man who was found snooping around some people's place multiple times and then ended up getting shot by, I think, some bystander, some neighbors in the area?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely justified. Did you see the video?
I seen what, of him getting shot or him going to the
video of him getting shot.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They were calling him nigga. They were saying all this shit.
Yeah,
which is why he has the federal charge now. He has the federal charge of a hate crime, right? They do. But he was apparently snooping around like abandoned houses or like houses getting built. I think it was like pre-built
houses getting built, not abandoned house, but houses getting built. Yeah.
So like, I mean, I don't know. That's a rough one. I think those guys were fucked from they got caught, but they only got caught months after, right? Because
of the evidence. Yeah. So I think the part that's bullshit is to say that he was just running. Mm-hmm. That's not. I don't think that's true.
But he was looking at, bro, we shot a video in a house getting built.
House.
What do you mean? We're to Big Bird. Like, we shot a video.
Yeah, I know the song.
Do we deserve to get shot for that?
I know the song. Yeah, I know the song.
You sure?
The cops did pull up, though, because someone said that we were, were we doing rioting or some shit like that?
Oh, yeah, they did say that.
Remember the cops pulled up and they said that someone called and said that we were, like, setting like lighting stuff on fire and stuff.
I did remember that.
We were like, wait, what? We're like, we live here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, it was those houses. Oh yeah, man. I wonder we should go back to that person's house and be like, hey, can we go in your basement again?
Do these pictures look familiar?
Yeah, I know, right?
They should have worked Big Bird with the back then and then collab the
jeez, bro. And it's like and then it's probably like a renovated basement and has like it's like a man cave or some shit now.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I mean.
But yeah, so we did the same shit. We didn't get shot, so by the cops. So why did he get deserve to get shot from some neighborhood watch, overzealous neighborhood watch people?
Yeah, it's always more fucked up when it's like bystanders. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Zimmerman and Trayvon.
Like Zimmerman. It's always more messed up when it's people who aren't people of the law, because then it's like it makes them seem like they're above the law when they get off. Mm-hmm. Zimmerman's an interesting case because he's not white, but everybody just. Black Lives Matter was created from that incident, and because now Black Lives Matter is like a white versus black thing, which is funny because that Zimmerman guy's like Spanish or something like that. Anyways, besides the point. Yeah, like.
Well, Black Lives Matter is actually a black versus cop thing, technically.
I understand, but we know they're underlying. They
everything gets skewed. Everything gets skewed.
Listen, I've been saying it. Black Lives Matter don't care about black people. They only care about black people every 4 years when the Republicans want to go against the Democrats and Democrats want to go against Republicans because they're not as loud right now. Mm-hmm. This last year, when it was coming the beginning of the election year, Black Lives Matter made it seem like this shit was happening which. Niggas get shot by the cops not every day, but niggas get shot by the cops, and there's shit that goes on with that involve black and white people. Mm-hmm. But Black Lives Matter made it seem like it was happening to just niggas, and it was just happening to black people. But now, because the Democrats won, you don't really see Black Lives Matter. Yeah, this case is brought back up because it happened during that time, obviously. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? But I don't see them nowhere. I don't see them making a lot of noise about shit that they think is, injustice or whatever they want to call it.
Well, you know what? I will disagree with you. You know why? Because during the Barack Obama administration, he's a Democrat, there was a lot of Black Lives Matter noise. A lot. So
That's what I'm saying.
He's a Democrat.
Hold on.
He's a Democrat.
Wait. During him being president, or are you talking about him getting elected? During, okay, like what?
So they were making noise during Democrats too.
Nah, not the same,
absolutely.
Bro. No way, no fucking way.
They were even calling him out, saying he didn't why aren't you doing more for black people? And they said Barack Obama didn't do nothing for black people. Like, this was a whole thing.
Nah,
I was like,
Lupe said that.
This guy's the president. He's not going to do everything.
I know Lupe said that for sure. Lupe said Barack's the devil.
Yeah, well, Lupe is high.
No, they definitely weren't as loud when Trump was around, bro. No fucking way. No, absolutely not, dog. Come on.
100% they were loud.
They were not as loud. 'Cause so why aren't they loud right now for a white guy? Well, now it looks like Kamala's president. So we got another black president.
I think she's off right now. I think her thing is over right now. Did he?
So Biden's back?
Yeah. He had his colonoscopy. That's why.
Right. Oh, okay. That's right. Yes. I heard about that.
Yeah. So he's back to whack.
Yep. Got his ass cleaned out. Now he back.
Ew.
Now you can talk that shit.
Yes, glad.
Yep.
Ass clean and a mouthful of shit.
What time is it?
Shit, boy. So I don't think so, bro. I think Black Lives Matter is only loud every 4 years, boy.
I think you're wrong, but we'll
every 4
agree
years.
to disagree.
Now, you see how we're disagreeing and arguing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you could date somebody who is far the opposite from you in terms of like politics? Meaning, like if you're far left, could you date somebody who's far right and vice versa?
No.
Like politic wise, or just?
Because
politic wise, because
dictates how they think in general. You know what I mean?
Well, and a few, I would say necessarily all your morals, some morals, and then definitely how you want to raise your children, right? So like,
right. And anybody who is far anyway is a illogical thinker. They're not thinking realistically. They're missing all the actual, like, you can't tell a full Trump supporter anything at all. If Trump killed somebody in front of them, they'd be like, it was self-defense. You know what I mean? No matter what, even if it was wrong. And the same thing goes for the other side. If you're far any side, that's fucked up. Because
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Because no one party is right. Nobody does everything right except for me. No one party is right, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Okay. So, no, I could never. Absolutely not. No way. It would end in. It'd be a lot of petty, stupid arguments where we would never see eye to eye, bro.
Yeah.
It couldn't happen, G. And I know there's certain people who try to do it, but.
Are you far right or far left?
Me?
Yeah.
I would say I'm middle, but I lean more right.
Lean more right?
Yeah. I'm middle, but I'm Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal, lean to the right. That's how I always describe it.
That's a lot of lean. I mean, that's a big lean.
Yeah, but you can bring it back though.
I think.
Remember, it was the instrumental part of the song, and they went. Then they came right back up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Clutch, are you on the left side or the right side, or in the middle?
I don't deal with the politics.
You don't deal with the politics.
Nah, we all say that. We all used to say that when we were in high school until certain things came up in life, and it's like shit.
Yeah.
I still don't deal with the politics.
He's like, nah, either way is not happening.
Arliss?
Me? I'm pretty much in the middle. I just look at everything like anything I see that's stupid, I just label it as stupid. And anything I see that makes sense, I label it as makes sense. However, the the left seems a little more socially correct. How about that?
So, okay. In terms of
everything, in terms of direction the world is going. No matter what, a lot of the things that the right deems correct is problematic, because it can always be skewed as evil. You know what I mean? If you say,
but I think
we want less immigrants, they're going to be like, "What's wrong with you? You're racist," right?
Yeah, no, it would be the right saying they want less immigrants, and then the left saying, "Well, you're racist."
Yeah, exactly.
So, but hold on. But how is that bad? If you're saying you want less immigrants,
they're saying you should be a free country. You should be having people in here. Why do you want less immigrants? Why? Because they're rapists. They bring drugs. You know, that's Donald Trump's famous. Trump, he literally said it. So that's Donald Trump's line, right? Like that's crazy. Like irresponsible things like that is crazy.
But I think also the right did contribute to a lot of society as to how we have it now. You know what I mean? Like a lot of yeah. What do you mean? I think a lot. Even now, it's American Thanksgiving, and some people are like, "Oh, let's not celebrate Thanksgiving," or Canada Day. "Oh, let's not celebrate Canada Day because it's a racist day," and da da da. All right, so you go ahead, give back your land. Give back your land to the indigenous people if you want to, because we stole the land. Okay, that shit happens all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Look what China's doing right now to Taiwan.
Yeah, they're not doing nothing.
Or sorry, they're trying to, and they're doing it to Hong Kong right now.
Absolutely.
That shit happens all the time, boy.
Yeah.
What you mean? The Chinese, the Japanese and the Koreans, when they went to war one time. I have a Korean friend, and he, as the Koreans describe it, Korea was spelled with a C at one point, but then when they got invaded by Japan, Japan's like, "Yo, you beneath us. I need you to change your name to a letter that's after us." So now Korea is spelled with a K after J. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit happens all the time where people get bodied, right? And
I got next, nigga. No, you don't.
What are you talking about? Sit down.
People got bodied. So now let me bring it back to in terms of like the right and left. I feel like a lot of things that have made the world the way it is right now is because of the right, in terms of how we operate structurally, how certain banking systems are set up. And yeah, there's a lot of bad to it, but there's also a lot of good, because there's still a lot of successful people. Yeah, of course there's poor people. Yeah, there's gonna be poor people all the time, bro. Even if this was a socialist country, like China still has a lot of broke people. Yes, they have a very strong middle class, but there's still poverty. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, like you were saying, all this too far right is bad. Why? A perfect example, Dubai has like zero poor people. If you're poor in Dubai, they give you money so that you can lift yourself up. If we were to go there right now, we would never become immigrants, because we're not like actual born and raised people from the Middle East.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, they have no poverty and they're a rich country, but women have no fucking rights, like none. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to walk down the street as a woman, that shit ain't gonna happen. But it's a rich country, so I understand the far right aspect of it. But I'm saying, I think the right also did lead a lot of things in terms of creating things. And people will argue, well, they did that off of the slaves of black people or white people and all these other things. So what I would say to that is that, like, let's not act like slavery didn't happen in different places in the world. Yeah, it's a bad thing. Of course, it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that shit to happen again, even though it's happening still right now in Africa, but ain't nobody talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But enslaving another race is completely different. That's the thing. Right. Enslaving another race is completely different. Going in and taking people from their homes and moving them over is like a different situation.
Yeah. But I feel like when you're talking about like certain politics and how like how I was saying, like, you know, the money structure was created, or even different inventions. Like, I feel like it was led a bit more by the right at certain times. Now, certain things in terms of equality and things like that, that's why I'm saying, like, you know, I'm a bit more middle, because in this, I feel like the worst time ever in Western society for racism was like the 60s, bro. Like, that shit's not going on today, dog. If I want to walk into a bathroom right now, there's no sign. There's no apartheid in on the West. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yes, that's where the left was, of course, right to say, like, yeah, we can't have this shit no more.
I think that was the opposite way around, though.
What do you mean?
I think during slavery, it was Democrats that were in charge. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to have to look back. I think they were the ones correct. Fighting to keep slavery. Something like that.
The Democrats, really interesting. Yeah. Like well, then that goes back to my point that the right, we was doing it, baby.
Yeah, right. You guys chill with your Donald Trump. You guys chill.
No.
You're Aaron O'Toole's. You're Aaron O'Toole's.
First off, I'm Canadian. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I love Doug Ford, though. I can't hate. I like Doug Ford.
You know what I'm saying? People, listen. Dougie did a lot of bullshit, but he also did a lot of good stuff, bro. Don't hate on Dougie.
Of course. Everybody does bad and good. Everybody
bro,
does.
Listen, in every level of politics, there is corruption. Like, you think as much as people love JFK, and even though he got his head blown off, he still was into some crazy shit. MLK, as much of a pastor as he was, and he was great for the movement, he was blowing out chicks' backs on the road, bro.
Hey, every activist needs pussy too. Okay?
Needs what?
They need pussy too. Okay, every activist needs pussy too. What's wrong with that?
Yo, that's why Malcolm X was a pimp before, bro.
Honestly, you know what's funny? I always think about it. Like, I'm like, yo, if I was the Prime Minister of Canada, how crooked would I be? What?
Ooh.
Like, how crooked?
Yo, you know, it's crazy. Yo, it's crazy because when we were in COVID, there was a little bit of an expose on the mayor of Brampton. Mm-hmm. They had closed down all the parks and recreational spaces, and there's this one news, like, you know, privately funded news outlet, and they like went to some hockey rink and they found him holding a private event with him and his friends, and they were playing hockey inside the rink. And, you know, the guy was like, oh, like, he legit disguised himself as just a regular person. They hid the cameras and shit, and then they just took out the microphones and started asking people, like, oh, so you guys play here all the time? And it's like, yeah, we got the hookup, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And the mayor comes off, and then he just like walks off and like goes in his car and drives off and shit like that. And then the police ended up barricading off the area, so then they couldn't come back onto the property. And it was like, you know, okay, it's bad because, you know, he's obviously, it's something, what's the saying? One for me and not for thee, type of thing, where it's you can do it, but I can do it, but you can't.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, if I was a politician, like, what kind of crooked shit would I do? Would I do shit where it's like, I give some for my homies, but not everybody else? Like, isn't that what people do anyway? So like, am I really mad at the guy?
I'd be like, yo, Clutch is the only person who can have the gaming channel in Canada.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a gaming channel, you got to go through him. Yo, it'd be like, yo, you know that guy. You're crooked. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no involvement in it at all. You know what I mean?
There was this one person, I can't remember the guy. I got to see who it was. And somebody sent me it was just a little clip of his joke, and he's like, yo, so I don't understand people who say they don't believe in any conspiracy theories. Like, you don't believe in none?
Nope, I don't.
He's like, listen, I'm a dad, and, you know, and I'm the leader of my children. Guaranteed, I'm not telling those little niggas everything.
Facts.
Like, there's some shit I'm gonna lie to them about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do some shit on the side they ain't gonna know about.
For sure. But that's not conspiracy. So, like, that's crookedness.
Well,
that's politics, bro. That's
right? Yeah,
politics.
Yeah.
Hey, if you get in power and you don't help your peoples out, like, I mean, come on, bro. Come on. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not running for office, so I guess I could say what I want. But like, honestly, my whole squad would be eaten, yo. Everybody would be eaten, yo. I'm telling you. And so, like, I mean, I get it. It's politics, and you're supposed to be like this Halo type of person, but like, what, like, seriously, like, what do people expect? Like that whole SNC Lavalin thing, where Justin Trudeau's mom got like all the contracts for the SNC Lavalin for speaking.
the We Foundation or something like that. I'm thinking,
what the fuck do you expect? Like, what do you really like? This is not Jesus. This is politics.
Jesus.
You don't think Donald Trump was caking off? You don't think he's caking off of the shit he did? You don't think he's caking? Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. Man. It's a 4-year job minimum, right? A 4-year job. Who can last in a 4-year job?
A true. Come on. Yeah,
bro. If I get elected, I'm fucking this whole country. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. All my peoples have castles, and everybody else is.
Man. We're gonna. Yeah. So then if Arliss is prime minister, the people who booked that penthouse, somehow you're just gonna get your money back, and it's gonna be.
Those people would lose their house. Those people lose their kids. Those people lose everything. They wake up
making concentration camps.
What? Yo, they wake up. They're like in Zimbabwe and like they're gone, bro.
Bird box.
Yeah, you just want to test the Secret Service. Be like, yo, how good are y'all niggas? How good are you at hiding niggas? Like, yo,
6 years.
If I tell you right now, you see that guy right there? Make his ass disappear. I want to see how good y'all is.
They'll just be like, what guy? I'll be like, damn.
Yeah, and I'm like,
damn, you guys are good, man. You guys are phenomenal.
Yeah, make that nigga disappear right now. Let me just see. Okay. All right, y'all good. Where is he? Oh, you did that? Oh, boy. An alligator ate him? Yo, we don't even have alligators here. Where'd y'all send him?
Bro, you know what I always found crazy? Like, remember when we used to see all the riots and then you see the riot police and when they arrest somebody, how they just enclose everybody and then the people just disappear? You're like, damn.
I seen one where the army was driving by. I think everybody's seen this clip. The army was driving by this one guy and literally like 4 or 5 niggas hopped out the car. And as the car is passing him, you see the guy trying to bustle and hustle and try to fight them off. And by the time the car just continued moving, that guy was completely gone. Like, it wasn't even a joke.
It's crazy shit. Training.
Like, they just hit the pinch points on the body, and you seize up,
and that's
put you in the car, and that's it, boy.
Gone. Never seen again.
Yeah, man. Jeez. Well, yeah. Well, that's it. I thought this was gonna be a tougher episode,
but wrong.
Yo, can you make that nigga disappear? Like,
what nigga? What?
Yo, thank you for listening. This has been Serious Business, Not So Serious Podcast. We hope that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Our Twitter, which is SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram, which is Serious Business Podcast. Make sure you spell business, BIZNESS. Our YouTube, Serious Biz. And through everything that we talked about, when it came to Clutch paying it forward and let's, you know what? Shout outs to the guy who paid for Clutch and his baby girl, 40 bones. That's heavy. That's deep, boy.
And
that's deep.
Shout outs to Clutch for paying for the guy at the burrito.
Yeah, and shout out to the guy who dropped that money, and shout out to Arliss for paying it forward with his seed paying it forward with his seed to his lady, so then his children can be born. We appreciate that.
They can breathe.
They can breathe. And even through learning about different boundaries, and seeing if you really would date somebody on the far left or the far right. We really do hope that you take us seriously, but at the same time, we hope that you don't. This has been Serious Business, and we are out.
Like 3 strikes.
Bang, bang, bang.
This is serious.